Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our Football Manager 23 beta with Man City. We're fighting for fourth place. That's not what Man City does. We're not doing amazingly well, I'll be honest. But we are in a cup final, and that is what we'll be doing today. The Carabao Cup final against Leeds, who are still rock bottom. Only got 5 points all season. I'm pretty sure they just have not won a game, which they haven't. They've got 5 draws against Brighton, Newcastle, Villa, Chelsea, and Nottingham Forest. They've scored 11 goals all season. They are having an absolute shocker as it stands. The question is, can we turn them over and lift the trophy? I bleeding well hope so. We're still in the other trophies, but I'll show you kind of how we got to the point we are now, and then we'll jump into the game. And of course, I got slight changes to tactics because I don't know what I'm doing. So after our incredible comeback against Chelsea that got us through to the final, we took on Brighton in the league. It was a 2-1 away win. Alvarez getting on the score sheet again. He kind of kept his form going there, getting the first goal for us in the first half. Not long after half-time, though, they did manage to pull one back from a corner initially. March playing it back out to Trossard, who got a ball back into March, and he was able to kind of caress it into the bottom corner. It was a lovely little finish. Should have probably done a little bit better on the marking though. However, we did end up with the win. 2-1. Our own corner this time causing problems for them. Mahrez firing it in at the near post. And it was a win for us there. We then took on Chelsea for the third time in about 6 matches. In the league, and it was a draw, 1-0. All the goals came, well, both the goals came late on. It was Pulisic who got that one for Chelsea in the 75th minute. 10 minutes later, it was Moukoko. A lovely little bit of interchange, balled right over the top, and he managed to fire that one past the keeper with a little bit of luck to make it 1-0. We had a poor start to the home leg in the Champions League against Barcelona, where they took a 1-0 win. Lewandowski with that one. We then doubled up on the 1-0 losses with a loss against Arsenal. Gabriel getting the header there for that one. We bounced back, though, against West Ham. Initially going 1-0 down in the first 2 minutes, but we then took control of the game with a new kind of style that we're going for. Bernardo finding Moukoko, who was able to get the shot away. It did bounce for Foden, who tucks it away in an open net just before half-time. And then straight after half-time, from our kickoff, we were able to get the second that wrapped things up. Nets playing it through to Moukoko, who again, this time purposely found Phil Foden for 2-1. So there we have it. We're Carabao Cup final now. Not a fantastic run of games. Out of the 5 games we played, we only won 2 of them. And one of them losses was against Barcelona and Arsenal. So not fantastic, but with that said, we have got our tactic. Erling Haaland's not fully back fit, but I want to play him because it's the final and we need a win. Plus, it's against Leeds. It's one of the clubs he loves. We've got the 4-4-1-2 that we've 3-4-1-2 that we've been playing, but we are playing Gegenpress. We've got a few other styles. So we've got vertical tiki-taka with someone just behind the striker, or 2 just behind the striker, and then we've got a 4-3-3 control. But we're sticking with the Gegen. It worked against West Ham, and hopefully it should work against Leeds as well, putting that pressure on them. We've got Haaland up top. He'll only be able to play 75 minutes though. Phil Foden next to him. Then Bernardo Silva just behind. Luka Nets, Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, and João Cancelo. And then Laporte, Akanji, and Stones at the back with Edison in goal. And a packed full bench with like a Sheldrup, Moukoko on there. Alvarez as well, who's picked up a couple more goals, although Mukoko's already outscored him, which probably just shows how poor a start he's had to the season. And then obviously Jude Bellingham and Jack Grealish as well, who will be able to do bits for sure. So let's jump straight into the game and get the win. I'm feeling confident. We're on a good run of form in the fact that we won our last game. And let's just hope that that continues. You get to see the lovely Carabao Cup kind of preview. So that's quite a nice little thing there for the cup. It looks really defensive, but we're not actually that defensive. Look at him. He's a giant, the Pebble. Legend. So yeah, let's get stuck in and see how we can do. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. And we've already had a shot on target, which is great. Fingers crossed we can... I still can't believe Leeds have got to the final with their form in the they must have had it easy getting there, surely. We've beaten a couple of good teams. So, Arsenal and Chelsea aren't bad teams at all. De Bruyne, out wide to Nets. Can he create something? Looks round the corners to Haaland. Can he finish this one? Not quite. It is Messier able to match him this time. But we'll give him that one because, Haaland's been out for a little while. We have created new set pieces. It is near post corners. Akanji's up for that one, but heads over the bar. Wins the header, though. And it shows that the corner piece taking does work at least a little bit when it comes to getting chances off. Can we continue this on to the next highlight? No, Leeds taking the free kick. It is whipped in, but it is headed clear as well. Bernardo Silva looking to close that down, but Sosa's got past him. There you go, 1-0. Patrick Bamford with the goal. Yep, that's appalling. We clear the free kick initially. Falls to him. He runs past about 6 people and then passes it across the box where none of our defenders are anywhere near. Bernardo Silva doesn't quite get there, so Sosa just runs past him. No boys fancy having a go at him. It's a slide tackle, which means nothing. No one's marking Bamford in the middle, and Leeds go one up. Maybe this is how they've done it. They're just good in. If they win the Carabao Cup and get relegated bottom of the league with 5 points, possibly the lowest points total ever, I'm going to be livid. Bernardo Silva, can you get up for that one? No, you can't. That's appalling. It's a long ball over the top. Aronson chasing it. Akanji should get there comfortably, though, and looks forward to João Cancelo, but it's not a strong enough pass, and it's a poor pass, and they go 2-0 up. What is that? I do not understand what he is doing there. He's come across well. Granted, he's done well there initially, but the pass to Cancelo is just dreadful, and you can see he's right next to him. Maybe João Cancelo needs to come short for it, but that's appalling, and it gives them a 2-goal lead. They've had 2 shots on target, and they've both gone in. Maybe that's Edison as well. Can Haaland get us back in this game? We're relying on Haaland way too much. I guess this was meant to be easy mode, but I'm still making it hard for myself. Rodri into John Stones. What can you do? You don't need to take on a man, but it's delivered in. Haaland's gone up for it, wins the header. I think that was offside. I think he was a good yard offside. So he's had one which was saved by the keeper. His second one is probably offside. Yeah, it's not surprising. He looked miles off. So it's not going to count, but he did put it in the back of the net. So the third time, he's fucking miles off. What are you doing, Erling? Third time's a charm, and it will go in, and then we'll come back from 2-0 down. Nothing before half-time. Excellent, and the lines for the offside are still on there. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, Phil Foden, you've been shocking. Shell drop, get on the pitch, see what you can do with Erling up there. This is just shit. We are wank. Laporte, come off. Nathan Ake can come on for him. We got to do something. We're vastly in possession. We've got to go attacking. Try and make something happen as it ticks down. And, we are not doing anything. Look at the chances we're creating and shots we're having. But there is nothing happening, and it is freaking me out. Can we please? No? Okay, Erling, you're going to come off because you've been poor, and I don't want to risk you being more injured because that would be pointless. Bellingham, you can come on for Rodri. Yeah, I don't know. Nets. Right, what can you do? De Bruyne. Is he going to be able to get something in? No, he loses out straight away to Dallas. What is this? What have Leeds turned up for the fucking final and just shit in the league? This is atrocious. Rodrigo looks forward. No, Bamford's through now. Is he going to find a ball across? Not quite, as Ake does well this time. Just don't cock it up, please, from here. Just play it smart. Don't have to rush it. There you go. Lovely ball, Bellingham. Well done. Into nets. Mukoko, can you hold it? He does well, so give it back to him. Now, where do we go here? Back to Ake. Okay. Again, keeping the ball. That's fine. Happy with that. Can we find a space? De Bruyne, can you make something? Bellingham into Mukoko, who shoots from long range. Messier, I mean, he gets down well and saves it and puts it out. Interesting to see Moukoko try it from there because he had to turn on the spot and strike it, but hey-ho. Bernardo, though, will look to deliver this one. Ball comes flying in. It's not won by us at the front post, but Ake should be able to get to that one. But we are still not getting anywhere. We've got 15 minutes to go. What on earth are we doing? We're going to have to put someone else on up front, I think, just to try and force something to happen. John Stones, you've been poor. You can go off. Alvarez can go up top. Sure, I don't know. As an advance forward, another one. And then De Bruyne can go there and there. And then Jude Bellingham can go there. And this is an interesting formation, but we're going to do it. All out, trying to get something from this game. Because we've only got 13 minutes to go and we need 2 goals at least. Can we get a win there? Yes, Nathan Ake does well to win that one. Moukoko plays it back to nets. Has to restart things and it just allows Leeds to get back in and get that shape once more. He looks for a lofted ball down the wing, which again, strange decision, but it gets there. Moukoko having to work something. De Bruyne, can he find someone? He looks inside. It's headed away by Sosa. Ake is able to get there though. De Bruyne on the edge of the box. Can he finish? No, he can't. He passes it straight in the middle. Why he went for a kind of accuracy rather than power there, I do not know. But we're losing. We're going to lose the Carabao Cup final. I am fuming. I do not understand this at all. What are our boys doing? Is it because but we've not even scored. Look how I don't know. I mean, we lost the Carabao Cup final against bottom of the league, who have 5 points. They haven't won all season in the league, but somehow they get to the final and win that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just mad. I think I am mad. Bamford with the 2 goals knocks us out. We lose the final. Sack me now, City. That's all I'd say is sack me now, because that is awful. We get 50k for it though. That's just what we want. Brilliant. I can't believe that. What was their running like coming up to us? So they beat Liverpool on penalties. Fair play. They beat Burnley. They beat Preston on penalties. Then they beat Newcastle 2-1 and then drew with them. So if you look at this, they've only actually won 3 games all season. 4 games. 5 games? They've won 5 games all season, I think, in real time, normal game time. And one of them was against us. Absolutely dreadful. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at with my tactics. I just do not know what works in this game yet. And I've played it fucking long enough already. But there you go. I'm still trying to work out how to get the best out of him. Especially when he's injured half the time. He's only played 13 games in the league for us this season. He's played half the league games. And he scored 17 goals. That's mental. Where is he in the goal scorers? He's only 2 behind Ronaldo, who's played how many? 23 games this season. Ronaldo's played nearly double the amount of games. Mental. Absolutely mental. I still don't understand how Wolves are so good. Is anyone else finding that? I've played 2 saves so far, and both times Wolves have been in the top 4. Mental. Leeds are in European competition. If I get sacked, I want to go to Leeds. That's what I want to do. I want to be managing Leeds just because that is an insane story. Because they are getting relegated and there's no way out of that. Anyway, we will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what to do because of the tactics, because I do not know what I'm doing. But otherwise, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.